How is that my fault? Of course, as soon as I switch over, I get like a eyebrow or something in my mouth. Anyways. Oh shit, I didn't make sure my microphone was working. Okay, we're good. I always mention that. It's usually on my checklist because sometimes OBS just decides not to do it, but we're good. We're all good. What's up, everybody? Welcome back. Schedule for this week is obviously tonight, and I'm planning for Tuesday night, and that's probably going to be the only streams of the week. Told you guys I'm pretty much aiming for 2 streams a week at this point, so the way the schedule and the weather is kind of shaking out, it seems like tonight and Tuesday will be the best days of the week for me. As the week progresses, I have other stuff to do, so rather not try to feel rushed to squeeze a stream in by any means. Hopefully you guys had a good weekend. Thank you. Yeah, I got a bunch of these shirts on, I think a Teespring a while ago. Got this one and the Max ending one. I think the Shining Force 2 one might have been like Redbubble or something a while ago. These are nice. The only thing that stinks is, like, you know, no matter how hard you try to baby it, basically unless I wash it in cold water, but if you like dry it at all, like in an actual dryer, it starts kind of cracking a little bit, but it's alright. It's a good quality shirt in general. The graphic just kind of melts away, but anyways. Oh yeah, that reminds me, I think I mentioned on the last stream, Shining Force Central, Mugi, or whatever does them, they have a web store, and there's a lot of good looking stuff on there, so I'm hoping for good quality, maybe Christmas. I haven't checked Dracula Bites. There's a lot of really cool, like, shirt sites these days, like limited drop shirts, Graveyard Goods. They're like a good mixture of like horror and video game stuff. I got, my Dino Crisis shirts from there, and I also got a Bram Stoker's Dracula one from them. It was pretty sweet. Hey, what's up, Chad? Welcome, everybody. Welcome. I saw a bunch of people. Lord Benedict, Mr. B, Satiator, HCP. Hopefully you guys had a good weekend. I'll give you the quick rundown, and then we'll get started here. So we're obviously continuing on with part 2 of the Shining Force 2 Super Difficulty stream. First time ever doing Super Difficulty. Having fun so far. Kind of reinvigorating my love for Shining Force 2 and his, the series in general. Not gonna do too much grinding, but I'm gonna grind here and there, but nothing crazy. I actually might, depending on how I'm feeling, I might want to do a quick little grind of Battle 7 here, but we'll see. I've had some gains. So it's actually funny you say that. I used to be like super duper into the gym. I'd say that I was super duper into fitness, but the truth of the matter is I kind of always eaten like shit. But I was like a gym rat. and I was in relatively good shape. At least I was strong. And then around the time of the pandemic, you know, things started shutting down, and I don't know, it kind of like fucked with my brain. I haven't really been consistent since then. So it's been, you know, what, 5 years. But I actually did go back on Saturday, and I did work out from home today, little one. Tomorrow morning I'm going to the gym, and I'm starting a diet tomorrow, trying to get back on track. You know, I told you guys all the time about how, you know, working sucks, the grind, getting older, all that kind of shit. I'm trying to be as positive as possible here, and I know that treating my body better, not making excuses, even if it's easy to make them, you know, as a tired dad, is going to pay off in the long run. So yeah, got started on the actual workout side of things a few days ago, getting started with the diet tomorrow and continuing on there. So I'm hoping it makes me feel a little bit better, especially during the week and stuff like that. Because, you know, I don't drink, I don't smoke, I don't do drugs, I don't do any of that shit. So the gym was always kind of like an outlet for me. Kind of got me right, made me feel good. And I've been very inconsistent with it for about 5 years now. So I'm looking forward to getting back. Yeah, one of the things that sucks is the gym that I was going to for a few years was literally 4 minutes from my house, and then they closed down, and the one that I go to now is unfortunately kind of like a 16-minute ride, which is, you know, it's a little, gets to be a little bit of driving. Thank you, Benedict. But yeah, I mean, I used to be, you know, I was never a bodybuilder, but I was pretty strong and in pretty good shape. And I'm just looking forward to kind of getting back to my stuff there. Thank you, Mr. B. I appreciate it. What's up, Chuck? Hey, Scott. Welcome. So, enough of the personal stuff. Let's get back to the channel. If you guys haven't already, my Breath of Fire 3 review released to the masses last week, I think? Can't remember. So hopefully you guys watched it and hopefully you enjoyed it. It's been one of my more middling reviews. Lately I noticed it's like either a review pops off for me and gets like 2,000 views, or it just kind of sits there in the low to mid hundreds. But it is what it is. And I also finished another review for Pokemon TCG on the Game Boy, and that is currently live to members. That'll probably continue to be members only for another week or so, because I kind of want to let the Breath of Fire 3 review simmer a little bit longer. I'm stumbling over my words tonight, I apologize. But yeah, so that's upcoming for non-members. And again, if you're a member, you will have access to that. And I'm going to officially announce my other project. I've been super duper into Shining Force, obviously, lately. And having finished up the Pokemon TCG on the Game Boy, I had some time to work on another offline project. So, if you're on my Discord, you probably already read it. But I started a permadeath run in Shining Force 1, my first ever time doing it. I have a couple of caveats or rules to go by that I'll share here, and obviously when you watch the video later, it'll be probably on each video. I'm probably going to break it up into 8 videos for each chapter, just so I have a little bit more content instead of just one huge ass video. So I'm allowing myself 3 resets. So if somebody dies and I'm not feeling it, I could reset to my last save spot, but I have a limit of 3. As far as grinding goes, I'm allowing myself 2 grinds per chapter in 1 battle. So for example, for chapter 1, I grinded the first battle twice, and that was the only grind that I could do for the rest of the chapter. So those are like my kind of like middle ground, because I'm not, listen, I've done masochistic, stupid From Software challenge runs. I'm not trying to nail my balls down to a wooden board. So I'm letting myself get a couple grinds in, a couple of resets if somebody dies and I don't want to go on without them, but we're cut off there, we're cut off at 3. And my rule for max, again, going back to the masochistic thing, for a little bit I was like, oh, I'll just start over, but I don't have the time to do that. So what I'm gonna do if max dies is I'm just gonna reset. It'll go back to wherever my last save was. Obviously, if I earned any experience in that battle, I lose it. So there's that. But I'm having fun with that so far. So right now, it's pretty much all Shining all the time for me, guys. Shining Force 1 permadeath with an asterisk next to it, and Shining Force 2 super. So. Yeah, Mr. B, 2 grinds and then 1 to complete. Yep. All that stuff will be stated clearly on each video so people don't get confused. But it's been fun so far. You know, I only got through chapter 1. I played 3 different sessions. I did almost croak in the final battle of chapter 1. Max kind of got swarmed by the Rune Knights. If one of them did a double attack, it would have been a reset, but no casualties yet, so. Anyways, let's get started. Am I allowing myself to loot the dead? Yeah, I'm not going that deep. The last thing in the world I want to do is like just, you know, if Max dies, I reset the whole run. There's no leniency whatsoever. I do not have time for that shit. Maybe if I was like 17 years old, I would be super hardcore with it, but because I gotta stuff these people with items, you know what I mean? They're dead bodies. They could hold whatever. All right, we're bringing them back to the headquarters. Give them a proper burial. All right, let's make sure we're good here. Okay. Pointing for the timestamp. Welcome back, everybody, to the Shining Force 2 Super Difficulty stream. This is part 2. My first ever run through of Super Difficulty. We're playing on real hardware. We last left off on Battle 7, which is where we're heading into right now. So, and here's my current situation. Obviously, I haven't grinded since the last stream. We just picked up Kiwi right at the end. Looks like a couple people are close to leveling up. These are things I don't remember, so I'm glad I popped this up. So Jaha and Sarah are really close. Oops, dropping my controller. All right. Oh yeah, also I switched my chair. My old chair finally started wearing down a little bit. And thankfully I had the same exact model upstairs, but 2 years newer, so we're all good now. No hit runs. Yeah, like I said, when it comes to masochistic stuff, you can check my From Software challenges. That's all I got time for. Everything else, a little bit of leniency. Okay, so yeah, we go back to the castle, right? Because aren't we going to be fighting? Yeah, everybody dead. Oh my god. So I think I told you guys the screen scrolling in Shining Force 2 bothers me a little bit, and it's so obvious when you go from 1 to 2. The scroll is like not at a perfect 60 FPS, and I'm very sensitive when it comes to that stuff. No, I have not. I have been meaning to try one. I'm a little torn because there's actually a lot of Pokemon games that I haven't played at all. Like, I've never played Pokemon Crystal or Silver. I played Gold. I never played the original Ruby, Sapphire, and Emerald. I played the remake, Omega Sapphire or whatever, Alpha Sapphire. I haven't played Diamond and Pearl. I haven't played Black and White. So there's still a shit ton of Pokemon games that I want to play in general. But yeah, we'll see. I might actually do some challenge runs at some point. Yeah, Chuck, at the time when I played Gold, I think I mentioned I was like a strict 151 boomer for a long time. So when I was a kid, I actually hated Gen 2 like an asshole. I love Gen 2 now. But I played Gold because I didn't have Crystal at the time when I first played it back in 2017. So next time I do play Gen 2, I'll definitely play Crystal. Yeah, I heard really good things about Black and White, so we'll get there. We'll get there eventually. I gotta figure out like how I'm gonna do it and everything. I'm really enjoying Right now, I'm feeling good because I'm working on 2 projects where I don't have to do like extensive coverage for it because I already like reviewed all these games. Yeah, yellow's great. Yellow's my preferred for Gen 1, obviously. I like the addition of Jesse and James in it. What Pokemon game is the hardest? I don't think I'm equipped enough to answer that question. The thing I will say is a lot of the newer ones are ridiculously freaking easy because like everything has EXP share.
Fortnite balls, I'm gay.
Yeah, I really, like I said, I haven't played OG Gen 3 Pokemon, but I did play Alpha Sapphire and I really liked it, so I'd really like to play Emerald and stuff eventually. Black and White are difficult. Yeah, I like a little bit of like actual built-in difficulty as opposed to, you know, again, don't get me wrong. I love doing my crazy FromSoft runs and restricting myself. You can't do this, can't do that, whatever. But I like when the game itself is kind of hard. So that's pretty cool. Insanely easy. Yeah, I mean, most of the new ones are. Sword and Shield was really easy. It really comes down to like EXP share and stuff. The fact that every single Pokemon gets experience right out of the gate for the most part in almost all the newer ones, it's like, you know, kind of breaks it a little bit. Needs an adult mode. So what's the deal about Black and White 2? Are they like expansions? Are they like pseudo DLCs? Are they like the Crystal and Yellow version of Black and White? I mean, you know, as with most games, if you go into the older games with no knowledge, you know, about it, it can be tough. Like if you pick Charmander in the first one and you're not actually like trying to grind or anything, like Brock and Misty can be pretty difficult for sure. Or you could just pick, you know, Ivysaur and destroy, or excuse me, Bulbasaur and kill everything. So, oh, sequels, nice. I didn't know that. Yeah, the Black and White set just came out for the cards. So Gen 5 is popping off. Alright, what do we got here? I gotta wrap my head back around to Shining Force 2 because I was playing Shining Force 1 for the last few days. And I also gotta remember that I'm not doing a permadeath run here, so... I will say, doing the permadeath run for Shining Force 1 right now, it's like... doing things like this makes these games really freaking fresh. Like, my game plan is completely different than a normal run, and it makes things feel different, you know what I mean? So I've certainly been enjoying it. Oh, fuck! That's not good. Your kid could beat the gym battles. Yeah, my daughter got pretty far. She played Let's Go Eevee, I think, or Let's Go Pikachu, I don't remember which one. She ultimately wasn't having any issues with the game itself, but she got stuck somewhere and she kind of gave up on it. That was her, her typical strat. Was get super far in the games and then give up. Yeah, YouTube can be really tricky sometimes, David, so I'm not surprised. Hey, what's the enemy formation here? Those guys, you... Hmm... Hey, Freddy. Trying to think here. Oh, also, we might have discussed this on stream a while ago, but I didn't realize that the what is it, land effect is like completely bugged in Shining Force 1. And I didn't realize that until I started playing and reading about it a little more. And then ultimately, instead of trying to actually learn, gotcha. Instead of trying to actually learn the ins and outs of it, I was like, eh, whatever, fuck it. Oh, I'm not gonna lie, I actually forgot about counterattacks. I forgot about counterattacks. Kiwi. Kaizen. Yeah, MP is pretty crazy in this one compared to the first. So we got 19. How did I get into streaming? I'm trying to remember like what really kind of pushed me into it. My first live stream that I ever did was shit, I'm having trouble remembering. It was either Dark Souls item randomizer or I did a run of Ninja Gaiden on the NES or Quackshot on Sega Genesis. I don't remember which one was my first. But it was just kind of looking for a different way to kind of like get different content onto the channel, basically. So that was pretty much what it was. Yeah, when I was a kid, I loved Kiwi. Obviously, you know, obviously Kiwi's on the thumbnail that I made. But if I remember correctly, he like kind of sucks though, right? Because his HP never gets super high, so he gets easily killed by like magic and stuff. Oh yeah, Mr. B basically just said what I said. Obviously, he gets super good defense. I like his sprite work and stuff, but. Oh, chessboard? Yeah. I actually... Oh, shit. Fuck, no! Don't double. All right. The chessboard fight is rough. I typically bum rush the what was it, the king or the queen? Yeah, that's basically all you could really do there. Max 20. But yeah, I've been having a lot of fun playing the Shining games lately. I don't want to commit myself. I hate, like, I want to live in the moment more. I tend to, not just with my channel, but in life, I think ahead too much. So naturally, I'm thinking ahead too. What would be my next stream? I wouldn't mind... So, hear me out. This could be a weird one, but I wouldn't mind doing this. Maybe do... Book 1 is Shining Force Gaiden, and Shining Force Gaiden 2 is Sword of Hajia, right? I wouldn't mind maybe firing up Shining Force CD and playing Book 1, and then maybe playing Sword of Hajia, because I've actually never played the Game Gear version, and then maybe rolling into Final Conflict, which I've never played at all, so... But I'm not married to it yet. I thought Book 1 was a remake of Shining Force Gaiden. Are you sure about that? Book 3 and Book 4 were the unique content. Because Shining Force Gaiden never got a official translation on Game Gear. I'm not trying to be an asshole, but I feel like that's not correct. They're adapted versions of the Gaiden games, right? Okay, Book 1 and 2 were the Game Gear? Alright. Couldn't remember. Sorry about that. So Gaiden never got a remake in any capacity whatsoever? It's just in Japanese and that's it? That's annoying. I haven't played the Game Gear game, so I didn't know. I know Book 3 and Book 4 were completely unique content. He's dead. Yep. Enjoy the strategy RPGs, Zappo? Deadster? Chester. I think he's died like twice now in this run, but to be fair, I haven't really put any effort into him, so I'm not surprised. Tell you what, I am ready for summer to be over. I cannot stand streaming and recording down here in the heat. It's actually not as hot as it was in the past few weeks, but it's still hot, man. It's still hot. Yeah, there's 3 Game Gear games. Gaiden 1, Gaiden 2, and Gaiden 3. But I have not played Final Conflict, so... Yeah, Ys has been a series that Schmidt Wild has recommended to me for a while, and he always gets excited when they pop up on polls, but they never win. But I will play them eventually. What's up, Stall? YouTube's been hiding me? Yeah, you know, it's... YouTube's, like... I don't want to bite the hand that feeds, but YouTube sucks. For a while, they were promoting the shit out of, like, every review I did got, like, a huge... And okay. When I say huge, you gotta remember it's my channel and not, like, some 100,000 sub, 1 million sub channel. But, like, I had a stretch where I did, like, the 7th Saga, Mystic Arc, there was, like, another review or two, and they just all, like, popped off for me. And I was like, oh, cool, YouTube's finally, like, recommending me to people, and... Then it just died out. All my reviews lately have been horse shit, basically. Yeah, I played the first battle or two of Final Conflict because I was debating if I was going to do a Let's Play or stream it. I have that conversion over to the Master System. It seemed really cool. The only thing that was shitty, and I mentioned it in the last stream, is that there's graphical, like, bleed, which is incredibly annoying. Thank you, Kiwi. You did exactly what I wanted you to do. Oh yeah, I think I mentioned in my review, I played the 7th Saga when I was probably, I don't know, like 7 years old or something. I had no clue what I was doing. Yeah, is it really that bad, HCP? Oh, that sucks. That's really frustrating to hear, because, like... You know, I'm not trying to pretend like I'm, you know, some bigwig or something, but I put a lot of effort into my reviews. So it's, definitely kind of frustrating when they don't serve me properly. It takes a long time to do, like, a 15-minute review, believe it or not. But what are you gonna do? Oh no, dude, I'm not gonna lie. I forgot that he could fly through the statues. That sucked. Oh well, whatever. What's up, horse? Okay, all in all, not too bad. Big Chest died as per usual. And that was a user error on my part. I completely forgot that the smoke could fly through the statues there. Otherwise, I would have not have placed Slate over there. I haven't played Metal Slug, yeah, Kiwi lived, exactly. I've never played Metal Slug Tactics. My daughter actually played one of the Mario Rabbids games on the Switch. She enjoyed it for a little while, but did the usual, dropped it at some point. Hell yeah, horse, let's go. Hey, what's up, Mark? So I also took off of work tomorrow, which is good. I decided I wanted a bit of a me day. Been a little, not insanely stressed or whatever, but just kind of wanted an extra day to breathe, so I have off tomorrow, which is nice. No, there will not be any surprise stream or anything like that, but I'll probably continue to work on my Shining Force 1 playthrough. My daughter's home with me tomorrow, well, all week basically. So I can't go full degen mode, you know what I'm saying? First day off since June 20th, no thank you. Oh yeah, were you having the stream problems earlier, David? I'm doing a permadeath run for Shining Force 1 with a few rules to not make it entirely permadeath. Yeah, don't you end up, you go on, don't you go on the boat and stuff next? As far as the stories section? Yeah, you land on the new continent, and then it would make sense that everybody gets auto-revived, I hope. Meatloaf, nice. Oh, great track here. Gotcha. Yeah, I'm doing a permadeath run for Shining Force 1 as my offline project since I wrapped up my Pokemon coverage for Game Boy. Pokemon card game. But I have a couple rules in place. If Max dies, I just reset. I don't reset the whole run, I just reset the game. I'm allowed to grind 1 battle twice per chapter, and that's it. And I'm allowed 3 character death, get out of jail free card resets. And that's it, basically. I felt like that's like a fair midway point to not make me want to hang from the bathroom. Yep. I will get the whole... the mithril in the hole. Get a good screenshot there. You know, I was, when I was doing the Shining Force 1 run earlier today, there was a particular spot that I went in and I'm like, damn, I wish I took a screenshot of it. It really, like, resonated with me. I want to get more in the habit of posting screenshots and stuff on the community tab.
Very good.
Horse.
2 1/3 years. That's pretty cool if you ask me.
Thank you for the 28 months in a row there of membership. I appreciate it. Time flies. I feel like every other stream, it's like somebody's re-upping for a bajillion months. Oh, I certainly don't expect anybody to go out of their way to be a member or what have you. But thank you, Horsey. Appreciate it. Isn't the whole... Oh, Horsey with the gifted membership. Adam Golden. Congrats on the membership. I don't know where the notifications are. There you go. I didn't get any, there was no noise. I don't know why. But thank you for the gifted memberships. Ryok. Real? There we go. Oh, that's right. The noise only comes up for the member. Thank you, Horsey. Thank you. There we go. Bam, 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 bam. I'm getting seasick here from all this shaking. Yeah, I don't think you could, you can't gift memberships directly on YouTube, right, Horse? I don't even know how it works. But I remember with Twitch you could specifically gift them at some point. You probably still can. Yeah, definitely nothing expected, guys. I appreciate all the support. You know, whether it's memberships or super chats or whatever the case may be. It is much appreciated. Oh yeah, that's the one thing that I do appreciate, or do want from you guys. If you enjoy the stream,
Fortnite balls, I'm gay.
definitely click the like button. So, that's free and easy. Okay, that's what I thought, Horse. That's what I thought. I still have not actually played through the Tactics, or the Ogre games in general. I started a bunch as a kid, but I never finished them. So the answer to the remake for Tactics Ogre is no. I have not. 15 viewers and 15 likes. Not bad, not bad. I don't know why, I'm feeling kind of out of it tonight. I don't know why, but we're gonna persevere through here. I feel a little disconnected in the brain. New Grand Seal. I think I made mention on the last stream that when I played through this last, there was like some sort of rodent or something living underneath the stairs to the left of me. And I remember specifically it was right here where it was going buck wild one night. It was freaking me out. Yeah, I didn't eat a lot today, but it's starting to get a little too late for me. Yeah, I'd like to get to the Ogre series at some point. Yeah, I was definitely slayed under the stairs. I need to get back on the Shining Force character shorts as well this week when I have some spare time. I also forgot to mention I reviewed Pokemon TCG on the Game Boy Color, but I also did 2 shorts for that as well, so I have technically 3 videos upcoming. Probably start the shorts later this week, I guess, for dripping them out to the public. Yeah, I could imagine. Oh, you know, I completely forgot as well, and I've had this mentioned in a few streams. Another possible stream for me could possibly be Resurrection of the Dark Dragon or whatever on the Game Boy Advance because I've never played it. But I'll keep all that stuff under wraps until I really figure it out. We'll focus on the task at hand, I guess. Yeah, Chester. Yeah, I mean, at some point I have to play it, right? I've been a curmudgeon-y boomer for long enough, so I should probably play it soon. So I will definitely play and cover it, just a matter of when. I have so many ideas in my head. Because, you know, Shining Force is probably mostly the pillar of the channel as far as the fan base goes. But there's a bunch of other shit that a lot of people subscribe for over the years that I haven't visited in a while. Like, I know that I have a small but sturdy base of people that want me to continue on with the old FromSoft games, because I still haven't played Shadow Tower. Be a lot of fun. Kiwi's dead. Yeah, Game Boy Advance had a lot of stuff going on. I didn't explore it as much as I should have, though. I mean, I didn't actually own a Game Boy Advance, so I guess there's that. The Game Boy Advance games that I played a lot growing up were WarioWare. Loved that game. That's an instant classic. What else did I play? I did play Golden Sun, but I never beat it until a few years ago on stream. Game Boy Advance. I think I totaled around with some of the, you know, the Mario, like, port things, obviously. But, yeah, I owned a DS, but I didn't own a Game Boy Advance, surprisingly. Yeah, Kiwi died. Honestly, dude, I've been, like, on autopilots, and I should have very quickly realized that a magic user was going to come up and one-shot Kiwi. So that was my mistake. Hey, what's up, Fizzle? No, I didn't play any Fire Emblem. My first Fire Emblem game that I played was Awakening on the 3DS, which I loved. That's actually the only Fire Emblem game that I've played from start to finish. Surprisingly. Yeah, my main issue, I mean, I reviewed it, and it's a bit of a controversial review, probably has the most downvotes on any of my reviews on my channel. My main gripe with it is, there's way too much superfluous dialogue that's absolutely meaningless. I felt like the character progression, or lack thereof, was not great. There's a lot of problems with it. The graphics were really nice, I liked the music, the Jin system was cool. I didn't necessarily mind the puzzles, but there's so much crappy, fucking useless dialogue in that game. It just made me want to do bad things. It really did. No, Jaha! He's dead, isn't he? Don't double. I am pretty sure that I'm not going to like Resurrection of the Dark Dragon better than the OG. The OG is like literally one of my favorite games of all time, but I'm sure I will enjoy it. And I prefer the originals in many ways. I'm one of those people. Flaws and all. Awakening's sick. I had a blast with that one. And yeah, I first heard of Feta about, I don't know, like 12 years ago or something. I have a reproduction cartridge for it, but I haven't played it. If I remember correctly, I think some of the people that worked on the original Shining Force did work on that game. I could be talking out of my ass, but I'm pretty sure they did, which makes sense why it looks so similar. And no, I have not legitimately played through Suikoden or Vagrant Story, but those are both games that I did tinker with as a kid, but never played all the way through. You know, I honestly, dude, I forgot Chester. I forgot Chester. Oh my god. That's fine. I forgot Chester, guys! What the fuck? I have all the PS2 Shining games, but I have not played any of them. I heard that they're not great. I heard that there's like some redeeming qualities of a few of the later on Shining games, but I haven't actually played any. This isn't some Shining Force. That's funny. Just letting him die. To be fair, Chester is not going to be on the team long term, so if he keeps dying, it's fine. Exactly. Took the words right out of my mouth. But the Kiwi one, that was a big mistake on my part, and I regret my decisions there. Don't double. Thank you. Oopsies. Yeah, any way to play the Shining games is a good way. You know what I'm saying? Oh, they really are. It's wonderful games. Wonderful games. Don't double. Yeah, that's another thing too. During the pandemic, I had a lot of people buy merch from my merch store, but a couple things. Teespring or whatever the hell they go by now. I think they just go by Spring. They like shadow raised a lot of their prices. Legitimately, I remember going on, and a lot of my merchandise was way more expensive than what I set it to. But I also have not released a new design since like the holidays 2 or 3 years ago. Maybe I should do some Shining merch there. Who knows? Wait a minute. Let's see. Yeah, it's fine. Yeah, most of the games on the PS2 don't necessarily appeal to me as much. I do want to play them eventually, like, I did go out of my way to get them. But I think at the end of the day, it'll be one of those instances where it's like I play it and I'm like, fuck, I wish I was just playing Shining Force again. I also noticed after rewatching a VOD, I have like a nervous tick, I guess, when I'm playing Shining Force. Typically, I'll do a move on the battlefield, and then I immediately go to stroking my beard as if I'm a general commanding the board. I gotta stop doing that. Well, that's good. Because I think I mentioned my first playthrough of Shining Force 3, there's a particular battle towards the end of Scenario 1 where if you didn't level up your characters, all of them, you're more or less fucked. Unless you do what I did, where I save scummed for a crit attack from one of the newish members. Yeah, that's how I am, Satiator, and I've caught in some flack over the years for how many times I'll replay a specific game. Like, you know, obviously the Shining games I've beaten a bunch. Same goes with like Dark Souls, Resident Evil series. I played Breath of Fire 1 probably like 3 times before I played Breath of Fire 2. It's it's like if you like a game, you know, I don't know. I like playing it. That is right. That is right. I haven't played any of those either. More instances of games that I do have, but I haven't played. Yeah, she'll be alright. She'll be alright. Take that, vile scum. Alright, let's try to get Slade another kill. That series, if I remember correctly, it has like a comedy angle to it, is that right? I'm always like on the fence when, if that's true by the way, I don't know if it is, but I'm always on the fence about overly humorous games. Like, one of the things that bothered me about Lunar on the Sega CD was, I can't remember, there was like this one character who was constantly cracking jokes and being like a whatever, and it just kind of gets on my nerves after a while. Nope, haven't tried the Langrisser series either. I have the one on Sega Genesis, and I have one on the 3DS, but yeah, it's also on the ginormous backlog. Kyle and Nash, yeah. I'll get to it eventually. It's just insane, like, you know, that's another topic that's come up a lot on my streams. I have so many freaking games that I have not played. It's nuts. And a lot of people end up being surprised at some of the names that are on the list, and rightfully so. But it's because, you know, number one, I think I told you guys before, I used to play a lot of sports games back in the day, so that ate up a lot of time. A lot of time. And then I also have that nasty habit of replaying games a bajillion times, of course. Green Ooze Goblin. Eventually. Eventually. Yeah, I don't know, like, sometimes I like humor in my games, like, I'm not saying I don't appreciate it, but I feel- oh, you shit! I feel like when they go way too over the top with it, it doesn't really appeal to me as much. I'm gonna take a gamble here and hope Slade outturns the goblin. Don't miss! Yeah, and then I heard, Lord, I haven't played the PS1 version myself, but I heard that they ramped up the awful jokes in that version. Like I said, I don't mind humor in the games, but when it's I don't know, when it's a little too much, I'm like, eh. I prefer like a wisecrack once in a while. Ooh. Okay. Yeah, I never really did that much, but I played a lot of the same stuff over and over. And like I said, I spent a lot of time playing sports games, which unfortunately ate into the RPG catalog for me. Come on, Jaha, dick. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Okay, good. Yeah, I mean, obviously, I'm sure you've seen my review. I like Lunar. That was just one of my minor gripes with it. Was I wasn't a huge fan of a lot of the comedy and stuff, and the characters were kind of annoying at times. But the game as a whole was great. Really liked it. Still need to get to Eternal Blue. Ooh, you schmuck. Oh, Kaizen. Alright, well I probably shouldn't mess around. I'll just take the kill here. As much as I want to swang and bang with Kaizen there and get the kill, I don't want to get hit by a spell. Ah, of course. Of course! Yeah, the Sega CD version was really good. Sega CD, you know, we talked about this too on stream a little while ago. I don't remember if it was the last one or whatever. Has like a very distinct vibe to a lot of its games. It's tough to kind of put a finger on it, but... yeah, why not? I always recommend, no matter what, even if the original game's a mess, play the original first for everything. That's just how I operate. Unless... Okay, so I retract slightly. For example, if we're talking about Dark Souls, I would recommend just playing remastered over the original Unless you can get Prepare to Die edition on PC and then do the DS fix to make it 60 FPS. Because there are a few problems with remastered, but when it's basically the game wasn't changed too much and certain things were done to it, then play that version. But typically I'll play the old one all the time. It's like rain on your way. Trying to get me DMCA'd here, of course. Yeah, like, I'm also retracting my statement a little bit. There's a lot of problems with Dark Souls Remastered, but for ease of use... But yeah, generally I always play the originals no matter what. I'll get to the remakes and the this, that, and the other eventually, but I like starting with the original. For, at least for perspective, I guess. So for remastered, a lot of it is preference. In my opinion, the graphics and the lighting is actually way better in Prepare to Die edition. The way that they changed it for remastered makes it look a little shitty to me. It's tough to explain, but if you look at the side by side, you could probably notice. Some people like the fact that they added a bonfire Vivamos. I don't necessarily care for that type of stuff. I feel like you probably shouldn't have edited the game in that way, shape, or form. I do like the fact that you can pop multiple souls and stuff at once in remastered, because that was also pretty annoying in the original version. I do like the 60 FPS in remastered, because that was not present in the original version. That's a big difference for me. I typically just play it just because it's the easiest to get set up. DS fix could also be a little janky, but... Yeah, I mean, if you've played both and you have a pretty clear, you know, you like Reborn more, nothing wrong with that. My whole thing is I feel like if you're gonna play, just play the original first. You probably have enough time on your hands to play all of them anyway. But yeah, if you end up liking the remaster or the remake or whatever more, then, you know, by all means, don't waste your time constantly replaying the original. Yeah, Blighttown had a rough FPS in Prepare to Die edition, especially on like launch PS3. My first playthrough was on Xbox 360, and it was definitely rough in a few areas. I bought my first gaming PC just so I can get DS fix. I'm not kidding. I was like, oh, I can play Dark Souls in 60 FPS? Sign me up. Yeah, if you could get DS fix humming and you have access to Prepare to Die edition, I'd give that a try. I don't have anything against Dark Souls Remastered. Like I said, that's typically the one that I play just because of ease of use, but it's not the best remaster, unfortunately. They dropped the ball in a few areas. And that sucks too. Bloodborne, I actually got a PS5 emulator up and running, and everything was like... The game was running like 95% perfectly fine for me at 60 FPS. And then I did some kind of update to the emulator, which I think collided with some of the patches that I installed, and everything got all fucked up, and I just never tried to do it again. So hopefully we can get a actual release of that soon. Alright, I'm going to take a quick break, guys. I'm just going to go to the bathroom. Hopefully you've been enjoying the stream. If you have, please make sure to like. And if you haven't subbed yet, feel free to sub as well. I'll be right back, and we'll continue on with our run here. We are back. Yeah, I haven't played Bloodborne, I think, since 2019? I did a Blood level 4 run, and then since then I just haven't touched it. I'd love to revisit it, but... yeah, no. What are you gonna do? Oh yeah, good night, Satiator. You're probably gone, but... You know, on my off day tomorrow, I should listen to my my Shining Force 2 vinyl. Be pretty sick. Oh yeah, there's an item in here, I forgot. Warrior Pride! It's like my college I went to, I think their slogan was Warrior Pride. Yes, it's one of those like custom-made ones or whatever. It's for Shining Force 1 and 2. Pretty sweet. I actually have a lot of video game vinyl. I went through like a little phase. I told you guys I always go through like collecting phases. For a brief moment it was video game vinyl, and now I'm back to Pokemon cards. Which, by the way, if you're subscribed to my Bits and Glory TCG channel, I'll have a bunch of videos up there in the next week or two. I recorded a bunch of openings today. So if that's your thing, stay tuned. What's up, Freak? Oh yeah, for sure. I have like the Fantasy Stars, I have Breath of Fire 1, 2, and 3. I have a Final Fantasy one for 4, but it's not like complete. It's like a select group of tracks, which is kind of annoying. I got Silent Hill 1, 2, and 3. A bunch of the Castlevanias. ActRaiser. Yep, we picked it up. We picked it up. Oops. Got the cheerful bread, got a few more things. I don't necessarily... So it looks like there's an angel wing, antidote, healing seed, and healing drop. I'll probably get the healing drop, but I don't really need anything else. Wasting inventory space. It's been going good, Freaky. Same old. Hopefully you're doing well. Oh yeah, shit, my bad. Hold on a second. Wrong button. Wrong button. There we go. I do. If you're interested in that, it's not nearly as active, obviously, because this is my main one. I'll give you the URL here. I'm trying to crank out some more content for that this week. If you're interested in Pokemon TCG, got openings. I got 3 that I'm going to upload probably later this week. Dive into some collection stuff, and eventually I'll get into some competitive gameplay for that channel. I decided to separate it out because I didn't want to annoy people, basically, on my main channel. Pink. Pink. Which one is this? Yeah, I said I wasn't gonna loot all this random shit, but honestly I didn't remember where it was, so... Oh, they're gonna be making fun of Peter. Grabbing all the stuff I said I didn't want. I wanted all the other shit. The color of Bits and Glory, wow. Oh, yes, yes. Forgot about the hill. Alright, so the healing drop should be up there then. Inventory space though. Let's see. Probably just... Nice. Yeah, so Magic I haven't gotten super duper into. I'd love to, but it mostly comes down to money. And I've mentioned, like on tonight's stream and in other streams, I only have enough, you know, income to feed one hobby at a time. And not only one hobby at a time, but if it's a hobby like a TCG, one vertical within that hobby, I guess. So for right now, it's Pokemon. But I did dip my toes into Magic for a little while, side by side with Pokemon. I quickly realized, yeah, I'm not equipped for that at the moment. Well, thank you, Zappo. I appreciate it. I might get some Magic stuff up on there, but for the most part, it's going to be Pokemon, so I don't want to get your hopes up. Bird time, baby. Bird time. Oh, they made a card game for that? I didn't know that. I missed the original Dragon Ball Z card game. I have a bunch of stuff from, I think, Panini? But there was one that came out in like the late 90s or early 2000s. And I remember the starter decks had like a... Like it had the power levels off to the side of the card, and it came with like a fake scouter. It was, I think it was the Z from Dragon Ball Z, but it had like a almost kind of like a scouter piece attached to it, and then you'd move it up and down. I don't know. I played it with my friend a couple times. I remember enjoying it. I don't know how the Panini one holds up to it though. Yeah, I think you're correct. And then I also remember the last stream we sold one of the upgrade items, and I think it disappeared, so I'm like worried now. Is that the one where it has like a mini deck basically for every type? I think our one friend brought that over a few years ago. I had fun. I like playing all the card games. They're all a good time. As far as collecting goes, Pokemon pretty much reigns supreme for me. My return back to the TCG's been pretty rough, though. For the amount of packs that I've opened, you'd think that I would get a... in the newer Pokemon TCG, they're called SIRs, which are secret... Or is it special illustration rare, secret illustration rare? I don't know, but those are like the heavy hitters, and don't get me wrong, they're hard to pull. But I haven't pulled a single one yet for any set, and I'm like, not happy about it. I had such good luck with Pokemon back in the day, and last time I was in it like 6-7 years ago. I actually do like Slay the Spire, but I haven't gotten super into it. I did play it a couple times, but I didn't continue on. It's actually an interesting story. So I tried to get Slay the Spire on Steam. At the time I was penny pinching. So I got it on one of those, like, you know, third-party CD key websites, and it frickin' it was like attached to some random account. So in order for me to play Slay the Spire, I need to like log into this like alternate account. I don't know what the fuck, it was really weird. Needless to say, I never bought anything from that site again. Yeah, I actually have a shit ton of Magic decks. I got a bunch of stuff with Amonkhet and was it Hour of Destruction or something? I don't remember those two sets, but I have a bunch of decks from there. One of the Ravnica sets from like 2019, early 2020, I have a couple decks from, and then I went really hard with the Lord of the Rings set, because my wife is like a huge Lord of the Rings nut, so I have a bunch of those decks as well. Alright, we got CPU-controlled Peter. Yeah, it's great art. I also love the original Magic artworks. It has such a weird feel and distinct feel to it, like the first few sets. Super cool. Yeah, yeah. I'm trying not to go on the shady websites anymore. I learned my lesson there. Oh, okay. So I should just pop them now then, David? I confused the Shining Force games too many times in my head. So I guess I'll do that now then. Oh, that's right, because if I remember correctly, I think people were complaining about some sort of glitch for Chester. When Chester gets promoted, I don't remember if it's when he gets regularly promoted or if he gets turned into the flyer. I heard that there's some kind of glitch attached to him, so that would actually make sense that this stuff works normally then. So I actually saw a few videos about the Ice Age set the other day. Those cards look really cool. Sure. Yeah. Okay. Alright, who should we use the power water on, guys? I mean, I plan on probably having Jaha and Slade in my team long term. Peter can carry his own. I'm leaning towards Slade. Yeah, I was gonna do Slade. Alright. Easy peasy. All I needed was somebody to say Slade, and I was done. Alright, that's all I got now, because we accidentally sold the, whatchamacallit earlier. Alright, we need to get some upgrades here. But yeah, I can't remember. Can you swap right away? No, you can't. God, that annoys me. Okay, everybody's got short rods. Everybody's got short rods. Oh! Alright. Anyway, I'll be here all week. Just kidding, I'll only be here tonight and Tuesday. I think we're good. Alright. Yeah, so I have the the special collector's edition of Unicorn Overlord on my shelf over there, and I have not opened it. There's a card deck in that, right? Is it like playing cards, or are they actually trading cards? I feel like in the special edition it came with some sort of cards. Alright, anyway. Let's go! Yeah, computer controlled. Hold on, let me think. So let's dump that off on Peter. Yeah, I remember they ported Resident Evil 4 Original to Steam with some sort of like upgrade at the time. This was like over 10 years ago already, and I quickly realized that the computer that I had was indeed not good at all. It couldn't even run that. So it was pretty sad. Oh, I need to go back to that dude, don't I? Son of a bitch. Yeah, the Digimon cards seemed pretty interesting to me. Oh, I forgot. Wait. So this is one of the repeatable battles? That's funny. For some reason I thought the repeatable battles were a little bit later. Well, if I ever want to play it, I'll probably have to, unfortunately, open it, Zappo. I had a regular version, I sold it to my coworker. That's all you want? Dude, they were like blowing them out on Woot. That's why I bought it. It was like 70 bucks or something stupid. I have a lot of collector's editions that I haven't opened. I have a Trinity Trigger on the Switch, Silent Hope on the Switch, Unicorn Overlord on the PS5, Blasphemous 2 on the PS5, Brigandine on the Switch, the Dead Cells crossover with Castlevania on the Switch, the launch edition of the Ys game on PS5 that came out a couple months ago, also unopened, and I have Metroid Dread in the Fire Emblem Switch collector's editions, but those have already been opened. Yeah, Scott, you should do something with that, man. Yeah, Zappo, I'm getting into the habit of that with my Pokemon stuff, actually. So the Pokemon Center, when new sets come out, they do Pokemon Center exclusive Elite Trainer boxes. And that's basically the closest thing you can get to first edition nowadays, so I typically, when I get them, I don't open them. It's pretty much a gigantic waste of money to open them. Yeah, you know what, you're probably right. I'll probably keep it sealed. Nice, Chad. You playing right now? Yeah, it's like not super hot tonight, but it's still hot. Yeah, I probably should, shouldn't I? Is that this one or the next one? The witch drops it, right? Next one, okay. Yeah, I'll probably try to grab a couple rings if I could. The only sealed game that I had that was like vintage was I had Tecmo Super Bowl for the NES sealed, and I ended up trading it like an idiot for a bunch of Resident Evil games. I mean, I got use out of it because I ended up playing all the games, but I should have kept I should have kept the sealed copy. Wasn't a good choice on my part. Yeah, that was rough when I went through my... So, I sold a bunch of my Pokemon cards, like, late 2020, early 2021. And with a lot of that money, I decided to reinvest it back into retro video game collecting. And, you know, the type of collector that I am, I like having everything complete, especially the RPGs. That shit gets costly real quick, and that's another reason why, you know, I have a lot of the games that I want right now. And, yeah, I don't plan on really adding to it anytime soon. Especially, like I said, with, you know, I have a Mr. FPGA, I have all these flashcards, I have, like, an infinite backlog on Steam, so I haven't really been buying many games. You schmuck. Great. I didn't know that either. Oh god, I don't even want to know what those prices are. I feel like probably the cheapest one would be Mega Man 2 complete in box, I'm assuming, based off of my old knowledge. Yeah. I have all the cartridges for Mega Man, but I don't think I have... I don't think I have any of the boxes for the Mega Man games. Yeah, actually, let me look real quick. Nope, no boxes. I got like a big lot of games like 3.5, 4 years ago. I couldn't remember if I got one of the boxes in there, but nope, no Mega Man boxes. Oh yeah, I think we're trending there as well, Zappo, for sure. Yeah, Game Cloud, so... My boxes... Oh shit, I just knocked into everything, almost turned the game off. Oh, fuck. Yep. I know David mentioned that earlier, but I actually didn't realize they were so close. But I kept all my boxes and manuals in my parents' basement, and then at some point, for some reason, I let them sell some of them. So unfortunately for me, like, they sold Pokemon Red and Blue, the boxes and the manuals, which was really annoying for me. I managed to keep a bunch of my SNES boxes and manuals, though, thankfully. So that wasn't too bad. Yeah, dude, like, I'm actually probably gonna get... Somebody's gonna get killed here. Easy. I didn't know where his location was because I didn't really look at the battlefield. That was definitely my mistake. Oof. Yeah, just brutal. And for me personally, like, some of the only games on my short list right now that I still want are, of course, the Pokemon games, and it's like, fuck, I had the boxes. Oh, yeah, duh. I forgot about the MP usage. Plus, if somebody outturns them, he'll die. Hopefully. Yeah, for Lunar, there was like a creators kit or something they released, so some creators, content creators, got it. I applied for it and I didn't get it, of course. But there was rumor that... Oh! Okay. Well, that sucked. There was rumor that they were going to actually release it for regular people, but I don't know if that was false or not. You know what I mean. Yeah, my buddy sent me the link for the to apply for it, and nope, didn't happen. Brutal. Yeah, I'm pretty sure my friend had a box copy of Yellow as well, because he owned Yellow, and that was the first time I actually played it. I borrowed it from him. And then years later, probably about 3 years ago now, I raided his basement one day, and I managed to actually get a box for Pokemon Silver. It's beat the shit, but at least it's still kind of structurally sound, so... Not gonna lie, I'm a little upset about Kaizen getting killed there. That was a pretty big mistake on my part. I really underestimated the physical strength of the bat. Oh yeah, it was horrible. You know what? I remember when that launched. I knew it was gonna be fucking terrible. They're like, oh, we're not gonna do pre-orders. Don't worry, everyone will get it. Okay. Like, do you really think that's gonna happen in today's day and age with something like even remotely limited? It's brutal. Yikes. At the lunar story there. I did not. I used to be a big fan of Analog, but I had... Honestly, all it took was like one shitty experience with them and I kind of turned on them. I saw that they're finally gonna ship soon, I think.
Oh!
Hey, what's up, Ryan? Oh yeah, let me, there you go. Forgot to get that shout out there earlier. Sending Kiwi. It's probably gonna get killed immediately here, but... Hey, crit. Yeah, I still have not purchased it because, you know, when I went to go look for it, it wasn't in stock. But it's not, you know, I mean, like I said, I'm trying to get out of the habit of buying games that are just going to sit on the shelf for a while anyway. So I'll get to it eventually in some capacity, I'm sure. Yeah, I actually, so what I did was back in 2015, I sold my entire N64 collection, as far as the games go, which wasn't big by any means. And I did it so I could buy the N64 EverDrive, the flash cart, and I also then used that money to pay to get my N64 modded. So I do have a Jungle Green N64 that's HDMI modded. It's pretty good. Pretty good. Oh yeah, the Switch is a great console for all that stuff, for sure. K's gonna be pretty good right about now, I'm not gonna lie. Ooh, alright, don't double. Last place. Ryan's probably working right now. I thought maybe, oh, maybe he's not. I don't know, I thought you popped in and then bounced. Dude, it's actually It's a thing of legend now at the job. I have not logged into that training module for 3 months now, and I think I'm in the top 3. I might even be like number 2. I don't know what the hell happened to the scoring, but it's like all over the place now.
Fortnite balls, I'm gay.
Yeah, going back to what people were saying earlier, SNES is definitely my favorite console. So that's the one that I've collected the hardest for. Let's see. Hey, what's up, 69? The foreskin of his teeth, what's up, Nasty? Yeah, PS1 had a pretty sick library. It's hard to deny. It really is. I know, that defense is, it's top tier. I know. Feels like it never ends. Oh, how dare you. It feels so weird to me to not read dialogue in games while streaming. It's taking a lot to get used to. It almost feels lazy. Almost. Kazan died. Hey, May. I've always really liked May as like a character. I like her design. I don't know. Something about those centaur archers. Oops. Read it for you in Korean. Also, I apologize, guys. It's tough to keep up with chat sometimes when it's popping off, but hopefully you guys are having fun. Yeah, that was a good roll, right? I feel like I usually get doo-doo rolls in most games, so... Sure. Whoopsies. Yeah, pulling Shining Force numbers these days, exactly. Ooh, yeah, Out of This World. That was one of the first games I actually owned. The game made me feel weird, I can't even explain it. I didn't beat it until years later. And I ended up using an emulator and save states. That game's actually really fucking hard. Oh no, don't refund the gifted sub, Ryan. Oh, nice! Time Stalkers? Cool. Yeah, that's right. Kiwi did survive that fight. Time Stalkers is the... Isn't it connected to... Illusion of Gaia? No, what the hell is it connected to? It's connected to something. Is it Shining Force people made it? Climax? Yes. That was it. What game? Oh, I was thinking of, fuck, what's the Illusion of Gaia one on the PS1? What is that RPG on the PS1 that's like loosely tied? I can't remember the name of it. I have it, but I don't feel like looking for it right now. Grand Stream Saga, right? Is that the one I'm thinking of? Yes. Spiritual successor to Illusion of Gaia and Terranigma. And then Time Stalkers was Climax. Okay. Mixed them up. I mixed them up. Alright, let me see here. Just checking something out real quick, guys. Alright, we back. Alright. Hey, Slade's gonna get a glow up. Let's go. Yeah, it's popping off tonight, man. It's popping off. Yeah, definitely make sure to like the stream, guys, if you are here. I would appreciate that very much. And honestly, I love when you guys are talking, even if I can't keep up with it, as long as you guys are having fun. And I always mention how it's insane how, you know, hardcore streamers are able to catch up with everything, honestly. Kudos. Alrighty. I still have not, I mentioned on a few other streams, I haven't actually beaten any of the Tales games. I played Tales of Arise for about, I don't know, 15, 20 hours a couple years ago. And I enjoyed it, but ultimately, channel stuff kind of sidetracked me. Alright, so we got the Mithril, we got the Bright Honey. So now we have to go to Polka Village, right? And that's gonna be the fight where the witch has the power ring. Is that up here? I do not remember where to go. We throw. Just east of where I was before? Okay. My subconscious keeps wanting me to go up to blow up that place. So yeah, I called it Mithril as a kid, but I was corrected later on in life and I've been calling it Mithril ever since. But I have heard both pronunciations. Okay. Oh yes, this guy. The Dark Dwarf. You have the power ring? Okay. Interesting. Oh, I mean, you know, if you haven't played them, I do highly recommend playing them. I really like Final Fantasy 4, 6, 1. I need to replay 7, it's been so long. Final Fantasy 4 is like one of my comfort RPGs. Yeah, exactly, Game Clouds. Yeah, exactly, Freddy. Yeah, 4 is just so comforting. Like, I think 6 is, like, basically the better game, if we're being honest, but 4 is very easily replayable. Love that game. It's similar. It's not exactly the same, but it's similar to how I feel about Breath of Fire 1 and 2, where, Breath of Fire 2 is the better game, period, but I find that Breath of Fire 1 is easier to replay. That's just me. I don't know. First character? If I'm looking at this squad right now, I don't know, maybe Chester. Keeps dying, man. Keeps dying. Yeah, I need to get on the Pixel Remaster versions eventually as well. Oh, God. Guys, I don't know. There are so many things that I want to do. Oh, you schmuck! So little time. Yeah, too many games, too little time. Now, if I was like a full-time content creator, I'd finally be able to, you know, crack into the backlog, but... right now, I've been really enjoying the not Final Fantasy, the Shining Force stride that we've been hitting here. It is the dream. Like, if I had it my way, I would love to stream, like, probably like 4 days a week, similarly to what I'm doing now, and then obviously, you know, a few hours here and there on the stream days, and the non-stream days, I'd probably do some stuff offline for the channel as well. Yeah, it was actually divine intervention, David, that she got the kill there. Alright, Lord, thank you for hanging out. You leave the chat at number 1. Enjoy. Oh yeah, I love, obviously I love making content. It's really just a time thing. If I was able to do it full-time, then I'd actually be able to crack into all the projects that I really want to do, you know what I mean? Being older... with the job and the kid, it's, you know, can be a little tough. Did anybody else get hit? I want May to get that kill, goddammit. Oh, Lauren, if you're leaving, thank you for hanging out tonight. Appreciate it.
Why am I
And Jimmy, you as well. I'll still be on for probably another hour for those that are able to hang around. No, I fucking forgot about Peter. God damn it. I tried to get May that kill there. Oh well, what are you gonna do? Okay, okay. Oh, I just sent Kiwi to his doom, didn't I? I definitely did. Yep, kill steals. Never good. Kiwi's gonna get kabonged by the bat, I'm sure. Wait a minute. No! 7 on the... Alright. That's what I get. Kinda hoping for a 6 there. Alright, hold on. Peter, did you set up the kill for me? Thank you. Thank you. Oh, I agree. I agree. I'm, oh no. The back and forth with Kiwi. I wish that they would legitimately revive this series. You know, there was that mobile game that actually looked pretty good. Got canned, and obviously they've strayed so far away from the path over the years, it's probably never gonna happen. Are you gonna survive this? Good. Oh, schmuck. It would be nice. Speaking of spiritual successors, did you guys... I think we talked about it before on stream. There was one for Skies of Arcadia that apparently is, like, god-awful. What were they, is it on the Switch Online? Was that why they were promoting it, maybe? Golden Sun? You know what? I'm gonna get greedy here. That's exactly what I was trying to do. Good. Let's see. I actually think I will heal and stand at attention and hope I don't get hit by Blaze too. I've done a little bit of grinding. It hasn't been too bad yet. I'm actually contemplating grinding this fight because the witch drops the power ring and I'd like to get 2 of them, possibly. But so far, nothing crazy. If we end up running into a spot where I'm struggling a lot, there's some repeatable battles, thankfully. But I also don't like grinding on stream too much. I know some people don't care, but I guess it bothers me or something. Survive. You can. I believe in you. Thank you. I'm worried about a counterattack, but we're going in. Okay. Oh, really? Okay, well. Never mind then. Never mind. So you can't do like the heat axe exploit? That's a bummer. Well, good news for you guys then. That's one less grind that you have to see. Oh, speaking of the Mummy, I actually watched the Tom Cruise Mummy this weekend. I didn't think it was that bad. I really didn't. You know, I thought it was a fun movie. I don't know why it got panned so much. Yeah, I didn't think it was that bad. I think people have like really wonky expectations when it comes to movies sometimes. Like, did anybody really think that that movie was going to be an all-time classic? I feel like movies get very unfairly judged. It's like, you should be going into that movie with low expectations. Yeah, that's definitely the play right now for the grind if I feel like doing so. So can the power ring drop multiple times or no? Says it can. Decisions. Yeah, on the surface, I just kind of look at that movie as like, it's pretty much just like a Tom Cruise movie, you know what I mean? A lot of them nowadays are just blockbusters. But I don't know, I enjoyed it. I give it like a 6 out of 10, you know what I mean? Also went to Argento-thon at a local movie theater. We only stayed for 2 movies out of the 4. Let me tell you, this movie theater, it's an old theater. It is not meant for big guys. It was the most uncomfortable viewing experience I had in my entire life. But it was nice to see Suspiria and Inferno on the big screen, so. Oh, Slade's the man. Yeah, it's a the theater we went to. It's a retro, like vintage theater, so the seats are horribly uncomfortable. If you sit in the main section, like I'm like 6'1.5". I could barely fit. I had to like I had to man spread so hard the entire movie just to even remotely fit. Yeah, I am. Okay. Oh, it's brutal. This place by me kind of like opened up recently-ish, and you know, they're trying to keep that retro vintage feel, so these seats are definitely not getting upgraded anytime soon. It's tough. It's tough. I brought a pillow, and it's that uncomfortable. Trust me, it's really bad. Oh, I have not seen that, but that makes total sense. The American Psycho tidbit there. Oh, Slade! No, don't get... No! Are you serious? Come on. First of all, how dare you get outturned like that? Secondly, you go from 8 to 10? Oh, you wouldn't even be able to sit in the middle section at 6'6". Not even close. Chester's going down again too, guys. Right on the button, too. Right on the button. They need to do 9, they do 9. Brutal. Peter's so insane, man. So insane. May's probably going down too. Don't double. Alright. Installed toilets in all the seats, what the fuck? I gotta think it over. I don't know. I don't know. I kind of want to keep pushing on. Oh, I thought that... God. Maybe I should pay more attention to the game. Maybe that'll help, actually. I feel like I've been out to lunch mentally. Son of a bitch. Yeah, the normal theaters we go to are actually really comfortable. They all have, you know, like recliner seats and all that kind of shit, but this one, like I said, it's a retro vintage theater, so it's all they do is show old movies, and the seats are horribly uncomfortable. So I made a rule, me and the wife said, from here on out, we are not going to any marathon type things. It is one movie and we're out of there. Because it was horribly uncomfortable. Okay. All right, we rolling. Cavern of Darkness, yeah. Ring of Power somehow doesn't turn you invisible. Well, Slade is a certified G now, so I got that going for me. Slade might be Gollum at this point, yeah. Damn, I got a lot of people killed in that fight. That was brutal. The May one was, I was not happy about. Oh yeah, yeah. No, he was joking around about Lord of the Rings. Whew, guys, I'm getting tired. I'm a little bummed. I went into tonight with a lot of vigor and didn't really happen. I'd like to get maybe 2 more fights in, hopefully, but I guess we'll see. I don't even know if I'm going the right way. Yeah, we have to drive kind of out of our way to go to the really comfortable theater, unfortunately. Wait, isn't there if you go over the bridge, find a piece of mithril, 2 square indents in the mountains. Where is that mithril piece? There we go. We got it. I think I want to get at least 1 more in. I try to hit the 3-hour mark typically, but maybe after that I'll probably call it. By then I'll probably be spent. Where's the cave? I don't remember. It's not the cave earlier, right? The one that was blocked off by some kid? Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, I remember now. Okay. Here we are. The frame is 120? What movie is it for? Blue Boy. Got you. You. Yeah, definitely one of the cool gimmick fights. Which ironically was one of the things I didn't enjoy that much about Shining Force 3 compared to the first two, is I felt like they had too many strange gimmick fights in that game. Yeah, good frames are insane. I always end up cheaping out and getting crappy ones. Yeah, this might be the last fight I have in me tonight, guys. I do want to go a little bit longer, but I'm kind of fading, which is unfortunate. But we'll see. You never know. You never know. Oh, that background's so cool. It is a bit of an undertaking, especially with all the scenarios. I still haven't gotten around to scenario 2 or 3 yet. Nice, Scott, nice. I'll wait. I don't know if I want to do that either. Yeah, I typically just get the crappy frames off of like Amazon or like the cheap ones at whatchamacall, Michael's. I used to go to AC Moore all the time. Did they close nationwide? But they closed by me, I know that. I already get a Shining Force tattoo? No, don't double. Okay. Who or what would I get? It's tough to say. I'm definitely not a tattoo guy, so it's like tough for me to wrap my brain around it sometimes. Like, do I go serious or do I go joke? You know what I mean? Like, do I get a jogurt? Nice. Yeah, I was doing Let's Plays for them, and I was getting a little burnt out by the time I reached 6, so I ended up just doing a long play, which was easier for me to record. And since then, I haven't picked back up. I still need to get to 7. It'd be cool to go to Xeon, yeah. Yeah, the whole time constraint thing, it stinks, but I'm doing the best with it that I can. There's just, you know, there's so many things that I want to play and cover for the channel, but it's been tough. Alright, we got you over there. Gotta watch out for you assholes. 3 of them. Oh my god. The one time you want Peter to actually go ham and he just like fucks around. Which Shining Force you get to play as Odd Eye? I'm going to assume probably Final Conflict. Because I know Final Conflict has a lot of like weird characters in it. And I'm pretty sure somebody made a hack for Shining Force 2 where you can play as Odd Eye. It can be tiring. At one point, like during the pandemic, I was streaming like 5 days a week. The streams weren't as long though, they were about 2 hours long maybe. But yeah, it gets tiring. It definitely does. Let's see. And unfortunately for me, every time I've tried like a daytime stream that's not on the weekend, those are dead as hell. And of course that'd be the, you know, if I take off of work or have a holiday or whatever, the easiest time for me to stream would be then. I don't know how I feel about this. I'm going to do it anyway. Somebody tell Peter to do something here. Motherfucker, I didn't think you were gonna get down there. Okay, whoop! Let's go, May. No! Son of a gun. Yeah, Odd Eye is cool. I like that character. Okay, everybody just be missing, so that's not good. Not good. Alright, Slade, can you please outturn to hopefully not get killed? No, fuck. Alright, so here's my worry here. I want to attack this bat, but then you and I all know that the hunter goblin will come down and strike me. Yeah, that's fine. I've had a few instances where chats have gotten derailed with other people promoting, and honestly, it's not good stream etiquette, but I appreciate you asking. Do not... Somebody... Okay. We survived. Oof, that hit way harder than I thought. Well, good thing I healed Slade. No, okay. Alright. We're okay. Oh god, I don't like doing this, but I'm just gonna kind of have Kiwi out there as the sacrificial lamb at this point. I'm actually not in a good position right now. Yeah, this is not good. Okay, that's actually okay. That's perfect. Peter, can you do something, you schmuck? I really don't want to bunch everybody up here, but like also... Oh fuck, she doesn't even have a healing item. Alright. Who's teaching the bats magic? Oh my god, it's like Dodge Fest 2025 up in here right now. Well, Kiwi, thank you for your service. You took 2 turns away, so I can't complain too much. We need to, you know, not miss. That'd be very helpful. Folds like a lawn chair. Yeah, things are not great right now. I went with the conservative route of healing, and we need to start actually like connecting. Oh shit. Okay. Can I please? No. I don't know what to do. I want to keep Slade alive. I'm gonna do that. Kiwi dead unsubbed again, yeah. Getting a little rough out here. Fucking guy. It's like breakdancing on my ass. Yeah, once you start getting caught in like the loop of all the dodging, it's very frustrating. Are you good, Slade? You are, right? Yeah. But you are not. Yeah, Chester, I made the decision to not level him up as much early on, and he's been dying a lot because of that, so... crit. Oh, hey Peter, welcome to the game. Let's go, Slade! Alright, we've turned the tides. Tides have been turned. So, I did give Kiwi a chance when I was a kid. And I like the character, but... Peter is way too OP. He literally fell asleep with the wheel though during this fight. Damn, May is getting a lot of dinners being prepared on the plate for her. Yeah, I was actually gonna go grab... Oh, can you grab that after the fight? I was actually just gonna go grab it. I think you can, right? Because Peter's about to ruin my life if not. Okay. I was sending Slade over to grab it anyway. Oh. I guess I mixed, Can you not loot chests during the fights? I thought you could. Okay, well. There you go. Yeah, I'm ready to actually have control over Peter. Well, I'll be damned. Too much Shining Force 1 on my brain. He is not, no. I thought you could loot during the fight. I didn't know that. I misremembered. Oh, yeah. I know what chest you're talking about. Okay. Alright, I think I'm probably gonna call it here, but I'm gonna look around the town real quick and whatnot. Oopsies. Protect milk. Hey, Silver Knight. Okay. Yeah, so I was actually mentioning that earlier, Silver Knight. I hate that too. I absolutely hate the camera following in this game. It's so weird. Yeah, there's something about it. I don't like it personally. It's one of my minor gripes that I have with the game. I think I'm gonna progress to the point where we get to the next fight, and then I'll try to egress, and then call it there. So I'll still be on for another minute or two. Although... So wait, I could backtrack all the way to that repeatable fight right now, couldn't I? If I wanted to grind before the next stream. But the question is do I even have time for that? I don't know the answer, because I'm gonna stream on Tuesday most likely. So it's a pretty quick turnaround for me, and Tuesday I'm in the office, so I can't even play in the morning. I'm just trying to think. Trying to think if I even have time to do that, so... You know what? I will... You know what? I'm gonna call it there. We'll push forward to get the next fight initiated, and then we'll call it a stream. I'm not gonna go back and grind that fight, because I don't have time anyway, so... Not a big deal. Alright, hype. Yeah, if I was streaming on like Wednesday or Thursday, I think I probably would have went back and grinded, but since I'm streaming on Tuesday night, I really don't have any time to get there, so... Alright, let's check out the healing situation. Longsword. Oops, did not mean to click that. Of course her hands are full. Alright, let me sell some stuff. You know, one minor thing, which was a big change for Shining Force 2, I like the fact that it actually shows you what's equipped. Because in Shining Force 1, if I remember correctly, you'll have like multiple things in your inventory and you can't tell which one's equipped right away, if it's the same item. Yeah, Mr. Bolaris was talking about that earlier. I'm gonna try to not grind too much. Alright, hold on. Inventory management. I'm like falling asleep right now. I'm just trying to get this done before the next stream. Save myself some time. Alright, we are all good there. We got the odd eye thing, so... Ooh, enjoy your root beer float. All right. Oh, I didn't know that. I did not know that. The one repeatable battle that I keep remembering in my head is the one that I don't have access to yet. But that's interesting. That's cool, actually. I'm not gonna finish this battle, guys. I am gonna stop the stream. I was just trying to see if I could sneak some hits in. This is my favorite battle track, by the way. I always associate it with the chessboard, but... it's easy. Yeah, I'm seriously so fucking tired right now. Alright, let's save it. Cool, well... kind of wish I maybe made a little bit more progress tonight in terms of maybe an extra battle or two, but I'm not going to complain too much. It is what it is. It's all about the journey, right? Alrighty. Well, I appreciate you guys hanging out tonight. If you haven't already, please make sure to like the stream. After each stream, whether it be right after or the following morning, I go through and I add like timestamps and stuff like that for people that might be watching the VOD. Hopefully you enjoyed. And we will be back on Tuesday night around the same time, 8:30 p.m. Eastern Time. If you haven't already, check out my Breath of Fire 3 review that's live on my channel. If you're a member, check out the Pokemon TCG Game Boy Color review. And if you're interested in TCG content, I'll be uploading some more videos to my Bits and Glory TCG channel this week. And stay tuned for later this week. I'll probably release my Pokemon TCG Game Boy Color shorts that I made. I made a couple. All right, everybody. Thank you for hanging out. Appreciate it. Hopefully, I'll see you on Tuesday.